for today. Now it's time for our frontal lobe training. This is the time where you learn some wisdom, where I share some stories of my own experience. So you don't have to learn this on your own. I teach you and I share my experience. I embarrass myself for you. Okay, here we go. I was at the University of Houston this year. I'd done an interim program in between medical school, graduating from undergrad and medical school. I did a year at the University of Houston. I was up in this class. I'm thinking it was like cell biology. It was some graduate level biology class. I'm thinking that's what it was, but I'm not gonna bet money. I'm feeling that. I'm trying to see in my mind's eye what was on the board, and it feels cell biology-ish and not. I'm just gonna stick with cell biology. There it was. And I was sitting there, and I always sit at the front of the class. Do you always sit in the front of the class? I do. I feel like I'm missing out if I sit in the back, and I need to read the teacher's lips. I need to understand what it is they're trying to say, because you could figure out, did you know you could figure out a teacher's personality, the type of questions they're gonna ask when you sit in the front of the class, and you interact with them, go to their office hours? That's a different teaching. I'm just letting you know I was in the front, sitting as I always have. All of a sudden, I heard this loud snore. And I looked around, and everybody was looking at me. They were looking at me, the class, the teacher. Everybody was looking at me. I was the one that let out this loud snore. I was in the front of the class and fell asleep, straight asleep, like dreaming sleep, snoring sleep. I don't even snore. and this is what I did. I woke up, saw everybody looking at me, and I start like, well, you know, I have a cold and I wasn't feeling well, and I start trying to, this nervous, giddy, like covering it up, like, you know, when you can't disappear because class not quite over, and I didn't want to run out the class, just didn't know what to do, so I start just running my mouth, you know, and I was kind of cold, and that's. Here's what you do, guys. Anytime you embarrass yourself like that and you're in that situation, just be quiet. Play it cool. Accept it. Say nothing. Wisdom understands that, honestly, if you have to say something, maybe laugh with the crowd. Say yes, and yeah, I snore, and I also drool in my sleep. You know, have them laughing with you, not at you. It'll make you feel more human. Don't try to excuse it, and it just draws more attention to the fact that you were in the class snoring or whatever it was you're doing that got you all embarrassed. Then there is stupidness. You like looking around, trying to find some other person to blame. And that just adds to your embarrassment. Anyway, there you have it. Wisdom and stupidness. Choose wisdom. Remember, show me your brightest, show me your best, show me the latest guru. God's wisdom lets theirs look like stupidness. That's it. While you're here, of course, last appeal, don't forget